Hello Cancer, welcome to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me today to watch your November 2021 general reading, tarot reading. I really appreciate you supporting my channel, Cancer, so thank you. I'm going to start with your reading with first finding out what your general energy is going to be in November. So let's see what your general energy is, okay? And we have here the Coyote, action and focus. So you're going to be very focused and involved in a lot of activities, Cancer, in November. Let's see what your general or overarching themes and actions are going to be for November. For Cancer, June 22 to July 22. Let's see what we have for you. So, we start off with Page of Cups. And with Page of Cups, we see you sort of daydreaming, thinking about things that you would like to have, moving or making decisions from your heart, and feeling somewhat sensitive maybe during the month. Just really more in tune with your emotions and your intuition, and just very kind of like in a feeling mode, right? You're just really more sensitive to the things that are going on around you, and I say daydreaming is like a happy mode, right? Because you're looking forward to the future, you're looking forward to the daily activities, and that's a wonderful place to start with November. So let's see what else we have for you as an overarching theme or actions for the month of November. Why do I feel like I have to split the card? Okay, so we have here Five of Cups. Okay, so that might be some of why you're feeling a little sensitive about some things, and just really more in touch with your feelings, because there's something that you have been thinking about from your past, Cancer. And this to me looks like some hurt that has still been lingering, that you still kind of think about every now and then. And for some reason November has you really thinking about this, and maybe even wondering, could you have done things differently? Would it worked out better? That kind of stuff. So you're kind of reminiscing, or maybe not so much reminiscing, but reflecting back on what has happened then, and just kind of, it's kind of taking over. It's a big energy that is happening to you in November. Let's see what else we have going on for you. Okay, so we have 10 of Swords. And with 10 of Swords, I see you, there's going to be a moment in November where you're going to feel a little run down, or overwhelmed. Just be, if this is resonating with you so far, Cancer, just be aware that when that happens, if it's possible, if it really does happen, to just try to step back and get some rest. And sometimes meditating helps with that too, to relax the mind, the body, and the soul. Let's see what else we have for you. We have Ace of Swords. I was just checking to make sure it wasn't reversed. So with Ace of Swords, I see you wanting to find out the truth. So this, I have a feeling this is all tied to this. Something has happened, Cancer, I think, or something will happen in November that kind of reminds you of whatever this incident was that hurt you, or made you feel like you had to make a decision that you didn't really feel comfortable about or want to do. And so whatever is kind of stimulating those kind of memories for you, that is kind of taking over your November. Okay, let's see what your daily activities are going to be. Now this is just kind of the major feelings, because I can really see this more as feelings, major feelings or thoughts that are happening in November. But let's see what the daily stuff is, okay? Let's see what the details are. Now I'm just going to lay down all these cards and then do the reading. So this one fell out, and we have 7 of Swords. The World, that's nice. Queen of Wands, 4 of Cups, Princess of Wands, 8 of Swords, the Empress, and the Fool. Okay, so just right off the bat, Cancer, it looks like your thoughts and feelings are what's most of the activity that's going to be happening here during November. So I believe this kind of action that is going to be happening for you is more of a thinking action and feeling action. Because here with the 7 of Swords, it looks like there's someone or something that has happened that kind of makes you feel suspicious about it. Like it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it makes sense to you. And you kind of have your guard up. You see how the swords are like all in front of the door, you know, kind of like those barrier markers that we have in front of buildings sometimes to make sure a car doesn't run into the building. And your swords are kind of behaving like that, and the house kind of symbolizes you. Okay, so you're kind of protecting yourself because there's information coming to you that you're really not sure if it's accurate. And I believe that ties in with this wanting to find the truth, wanting to know what's really happening. And so that kind of really gets you thinking more. Maybe this is the incident, the beginning of November, that has you thinking a lot about this situation and has you, you know, sort of more in that time period than the current period that you'll be in, or in November. And so here we have Princess of Wands. And with the Princess of Wands, I see, you know, some good news coming your way. There's going to be some wonderful news coming your way, some bright ideas coming your way. And you're going to get excited. So I guess this is some of the action too. So you're going to get real excited about it. I'm really happy. It looks like it's really, really good news, because now as we move toward the first part of mid-November, we see you on top of the world. Just ending a certain cycle of kind of a lifestyle or phase in your life and starting something new. And there might also be some travel. So when I look at this, for some reason, I feel that travel is really the more significant information or message that this card wants to send to you with regard to this news. So I think this card has to do with this card giving you news that's going to make you want to travel, or will result in having to go somewhere else. Okay, maybe to go see family, maybe for a job interview. The reason I say job interview is because it looks like these are all complete. These symbols are always here, but sometimes when I look at these cards, I get a different sense of them. And with the cow being more of a mellow kind of creature versus the lion, which is more aggressive, and then a person, and then you've got a bird, which can kind of see things from a higher perspective. It just feels more like you got a job interview or a call for a job interview, which requires you to travel to some place maybe that you haven't been before, or to some other city, or even to some other state for some of you. So that's exciting news. Now here with 8 of Swords, we see you may be feeling a little, what do you call it? It's like you don't have the confidence, or you you're kind of doubting, that's the word I was looking for, doubting yourself, doubting whether or not you could actually get this job or do this job, but you were so excited when you saw the announcement for it. For some of you, if this is not a job, there's still some kind of doubt on whether you can handle whatever this is that you had to travel to. And so you feel kind of like either isolated or restricted with this. And you're really not sure if you should step forward. But the thing to know about this card is it's saying all of that is kind of self-imposed. So perhaps you really do have more skills and more ability than you're giving yourself credit for, and that's why you're creating a doubt for yourself. So this card is saying highlight. You see all this light right here on the swords? Highlight that which you know you are really good at, those things that will make you regain your confidence again and make you feel that you know, have the courage to step forward and be able to show people exactly what you can do. So put a light on all the good stuff that you know you have, all your good abilities, all your training, all your education, whatever it is that's applicable that will help you step forward with courage and confidence to do what you know you need to do. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself. That's what this card is saying. Because all of us, believe me, every human being, I can't think of one human being who's never had a moment of doubt, right? That all happens to us. So try to focus on that which you believe are your good points, are your good qualities, and don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. I just feel like I had to talk about that a little bit more. Now, as we move toward the end of the month, we have here Queen of Wands. I mean, Queen of Wands, we feel a lot of passion. So here you have a lot of passion. You're getting very passionate about something. I have a feeling that whatever this was, it went well, Cancer. It went well. And now you're feeling kind of, you've regained your confidence. You've regained your confidence. You feel like you can take charge of things. And you're moving forward with your heart. You're just allowing your passions to flow, allowing your excitement and your sense of adventure to come out. So that right there should tell you that this is a very short period of time. But if this resonates with you, when you get to this point, just focus on what's coming up next, which is you will get through it, and you're going to find your confidence and your courage, and you're going to get excited and ignited again. Okay? And here, look at this, the Empress, another queen ruler type figure here. And so I see this Empress as also you. And the Empress, who I sometimes refer to as like Mother Earth, because it's all about this character or archetype represents abundance and fertility and has more of a feminine energy. So it's related to creation and fertility, right? So, and also being fair and willing to grow, willing to advance, willing to grow, willing to better yourself. So this is beautiful, Cancer, because it looks like you start off kind of in November feeling kind of icky, thinking of stuff of the past that's kind of making you feel bad or making you worry and making you doubt yourself. But the truth of the matter is there's some wonderful news coming, and you are, according to the cards, you are going to come out on top at the very end of the month. Okay, so there's a lot of hope there, Cancer. There's a lot of wonderful hope here. Now, with this guidance card right here, the Four of Cups, it's saying, there's going to be moments where you feel unfulfilled or you don't feel motivated. And and or you don't feel that you have enough energy because you're looking at what you don't have, this Four of Cups is saying, look at all the wonderful stuff you do have. Look at the gifts and that are being presented to you, the offers that are being presented to you, and focus on that, and you will feel much better about your situation and the things that are happening to you. And the Fool is saying, be open to a new journey. You know, there's going to be a lot of unknowns on this journey, this new thing, because see, you ended one thing and you start a new thing with the world because of this good news that came to you. So be open for the new journey. Look at it with excitement and innocence, like a fool would, right? You're just like, I want to go on this new journey. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to enjoy all the parts of it. And it looks like here with the companion, look at this puppy or this dog just holding on to this person's leg. You're not going to be traveling this alone. There's going to be people around you that are very, very supportive of you, Cancer, and this new thing that you're going to be doing. So this card is saying, don't forget that you are not alone. There are others with you, and that should also help inspire you and make you feel like, you know, give you the courage to move forward. But whatever this is, that's wonderful, that is coming up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple more cards so we can get clarification or additional information for you, Cancer. We use a different deck here. Let's see what else we have for you. And see if there's anything that's emphasized, any messages that are emphasized. So what we have here is King of Wands. Look at that. We have Queen of Wands and we have King of Wands, which means once you get to this point, I think there's gonna be some kind of higher position for you, where you will have an opportunity to take on like a leadership role. And this is saying that your innovation and your talent to see ahead is going to really take you to where you need to go. So there is going to be more confidence. You're going to feel like this is where you belong, and you're going to grow and do well with this. The one thing though, sometimes with kings, is they're inaccessible, right? So this card might also be saying, if you are in this situation, because this is where you have like full up gear, you know, full fire passion, that there might be some people around you, like this faithful companion, who are trying to get your attention. Look, he kind of sees, or this person kind of sees the dog there, but just keeps moving forward. And so I believe that this King of Wands is trying to say, hey, there are people there with you that might be moving along with you on this path, or people that are supportive of you on this path. So if you can, when you do notice that they're trying to get your attention, try to hear what they have to say, because they might be able to give you some kind of enlightenment or message that will help you move even further along. Okay, what else do we have here for you, Cancer? Let's see. And we have Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. So we're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating with friends this good news that's coming, and it looks like totally successful interview here, if that was an interview, or if it was a task that you needed to complete and that's why you had to travel to it. It looks like you're at the end going to be celebrating with friends, or you know, just spending some time, wonderful, good times, good times with friends. Let's see, let me just pull one more card for you. These are a little bit thicker, see how wide, so it's taking me a little longer to get. Oh, well, this one's helpful. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Now we have Four of Pentacles is saying now, until you get to this point where everything's starting to work out for you, where you're happy and you're celebrating, you might want to be mindful of your resources, and you know, just kind of keep tabs on that, keep tabs on your income and your your finances. I also kind of get this other message, like, don't let go of one thing until you get the other thing. So some of you might think, well, I've got this interview or I've got this other job that I'm going to, so I'm just going to quit this other the job I have now. And I believe this card is saying, don't quit it yet. Make sure you have the other one first. That way you can constantly have some kind of flow of income, and you know for sure that you got the other one before you let go of the current one. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here. Actually, I should put it over here, that time period where things change, and you might kind of have some doubt for yourself. So you don't want to feel that doubt. Some of you, that doubt might be because you don't know if you're going to get the job and have the income, and maybe you've already quit your other job. So try to manage it, this card is saying, in a way that you are not going to be struggling or worrying about your income. Oh, there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull an Oracle card for you. Let's see. I kind of got in the zone of shuffling there for a minute. Let's see. So we have obstacle. I believe this obstacle goes here with these two things. So what I see here with this obstacle card is saying, sometimes we think something is an obstacle. You know, let's just say there's a big rock in the middle of the road that you're traveling. But if, you know, when you see it, don't feel that, oh gosh, now I got to turn back. This is not going to work out. Instead, ask yourself, can you go over the rock? Can you go under the rock? Can you go around the rock? Or can you even move the rock out of the way? So if you have an obstacle, these are the kind of questions you would ask yourself. Can you get around it in another way? Can you get through it? Or if taking a different route will still get you to your destination. In other words, don't allow yourself to give up immediately when you see this obstacle. Just have faith that there's another way around it. This could also be like a perception, definitely like a perception kind of card. You know, it's kind of like the Hangman. Try to see things from a different angle. Try to see what the opportunities are, what the options are to you before you decide to turn back. And this goes well with the concern that someone might not be honest with you. Try to find the information, try to find the truth. And also with this feeling of Eight of Swords, that doubting yourself. Maybe this person or this situation was placing doubt on you, even though you know that you can do something. It was still placing doubt on you. Okay, and that might also be part of this, that you're still thinking about this. This is on your mind throughout all of this, and it was affecting how you were feeling about this time period here in mid-November. It was affecting some of your decision making and some of how you felt with regards to self-confidence or your self-esteem, because this incident where you had some kind of regret or something hurt you has affected you. But you get through it. You definitely get through it. Oh yeah, let me pull some more Oracle cards for you. Let's see if we can get some additional guidance for you. Okay, Cancer? Reflection. Okay, I believe the reflection has to do with this right here. I'm going to put these two together. So with reflection, it tells us to take time to step back and ask yourself really what went on in the situation. How much of it was your responsibility? How much of it was someone else's responsibility? Are you blaming yourself for things that were beyond your control? So just ask yourself a lot of questions, and don't be hard on yourself. Be honest too with what you believe is the truth. And I believe that's why you're going to feel a little worn out here, is because between all of this on your mind and then all of this other activity, trying to make a better situation for yourself and start on a new journey in your life, that will make you feel a little burdened and tired. So, but it's obviously not, it looks like it's not to the point where, you know, you can't get up or you're totally unmotivated. It's just, it's overwhelming and it's wearing, but not a real serious. It looks like it's not a really serious thing, Cancer. Let me see what else we have for you. For guidance, what other guidance can we give Cancer? Erosion. Okay, so these cards really do go together. Just amazes me how these cards, it's almost like it has a mind of its own. With erosion, it's just saying that in order to change things, sometimes it takes time. So those thoughts that made you feel like you were stopped, hindered, guilty, whatever kind of thoughts those were that are not positive thoughts, that are not helping you to feel good about yourself, you can change those thoughts. You can erode those thoughts. You can eventually eliminate them. It's not going to happen overnight though, because it takes time. Just like it takes time for the wind to blow through this canyon here and reshape the canyon. It takes time for us also to reshape our mind and our image of ourselves, but to be patient with yourself. But when it happens, now you've got a whole new, you know, a whole new idea of yourself, a whole new feeling for yourself. I'm gonna pull one more oracle card here for you, Cancer, and see if we can get some additional guidance. Let's see what we have for you. Ooh, that's a little too many cards. If it was like 2 or 3 even, I'd go ahead and pull them for you. But I think that was just shuffling error. Okay, so there's 2 cards there. It says, wow, divine counterpart and lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision and values. So since I don't see any like relationship cards here, I think that this regret had to do with a relationship. Maybe it was not a good relationship, and it kind of made you question your values, question who you are, question your abilities. And here we have divine counterpart, divine connection sent to you from your angels. But you know what? Someone is looking out for you. There is a higher power watching out for you, Cancer, that is going to help you get through this. So have faith in not just yourself, but faith in whatever it is that you believe in to be a higher power, because there you are being cared for. Okay, for some of you it's angels, for some of you it's you know, it's some other spirit. It could be divine spirit, just whatever you believe in, you are being cared for. Just remember that, Cancer. Now that's all I have for you for November, and I wish you the best of luck. It looks like I don't really need to wish you luck because things are really going to happen for you. You just kind of have to get past your own feelings that are going to try to hinder you, but you're going to do that. It looks like you definitely are going to do that based on the cards. So hang in there, make sure you get plenty of rest, and try to focus on the good things that are in your life. Okay, Cancer? Take care. Happy holidays, and until next time, I hope that you will also join me for the December reading. And so until next time, I wish you the best. All right, good luck. Bye.